Bonjour. Regardons aujourd'hui le conditionnel, the conditional voice of verbs. D'abord, qu'est-ce que c'est le conditionnel? En anglais, c'est would, as in I would travel the world if I had enough money. En anglais, we just put the word would in front of something. En français, it's just an ending we put on verbs to express would. The conditionnel aussi, c'est le temps de verbe qu'on utilise quand on veut être poli. It is our verb tense of being polite. So that's the other important reason to know the conditionnel. Des exemples. Pourriez-vous m'aider, madame? Could you help me, madame? Je voudrais un croque-monsieur. Merci. I would like un croque-monsieur. So it's a way to show that you are a polite individual as well. So how do we form le conditionnel? Numéro 1, le radical. Say the stem of the verb. It truly could not be easier. For regular verbs and a lot of irregular verbs, you're going to use the entire infinitive. So the whole name of the verb. So your stem becomes manger avec un ER, chanter avec ER, finir avec IR, choisir, partir, etc. So use the entire infinitive and you're going to put the ending on that. Alors, si l'infinitif se termine avec RE, laissez tomber le E. So you need to drop the E first if the infinitive ends with an RE. Par exemple, vendre, normalement c'est RE, drop the E. Répondre, get rid of that E first. Entendre, laissez tomber le E. So you will notice 100% of the time, without fail, what becomes the stem for the conditionnel and the future as well, you must always have the letter R. There is no exception to this. So R, voilà. Okay, pour les verbes irréguliers, we are going to have to memorize them. Just part of knowing the language. For être, your stem, so the first half is going to be ser. Avoir, or. Aller, ir. Devoir, devre. So to be, to have, to go, must. Faire, faire. Pouvoir, pour. That's not a typo. Il y a deux R. Some of these will have a double R. You'll see a few of them. Voir, to see. Vers, avec deux R. Envoyer, to send. Envers, avec deux R. Vouloir, voudre. Je voudrais is one of the first things you learned in French. I would like. Je voudrais. Venir, to come. Viendre. Devenir, to become. Deviendre. Savoir, to know. Sort. For example, would you know how to get to the police station? Sauriez-vous? Recevoir, to receive. Recevre. Falloir, to be necessary. Il faudre. There's only one form of that verb, il. That's it. And a very tough one. Alors, normalement, c'est pour le crédit supplémentaire. S'asseoir, s'assière. Do you remember what that one means? Ça veut dire to sit. All right, here are your endings, les terminaisons. AIS pour je, AIS pour tu, AIT pour il, elle et on, IONS pour nous, IEZ pour vous et AIENT pour il, elle pluriel. Are you having a déjà vu? You should. Ce sont les mêmes terminaisons utilisées pour l'imparfait. These are 100% the same endings that we use for the imparfait. They're identical. They share. Alors, mettez, to finish forming our conditionnel, you are going to take your stem, le radical, regular, irregular, and then your endings, put them together, and voila, c'est le conditionnel. Here are some examples. I would sing, je chanterais. You would finish, tu finirais. He would sell, il vendrait. Nous serions, we would be. Vous vous assiériez, you would sit. Ils conduiraient, they would drive. So again, we have our stem, and then we put our ending on it. Okay, a little bit more. We will be using the conditionnel in si clauses, which are if, then type situation. Here are some examples. First, en anglais. If I were you, I would study for that test. It's hard. If we had the time, we would watch the movie. She would go to Europe if she had the chance. They would buy a hybrid car if they could. So these are if clauses. En français, si. If I were you, if we had the time, if she had the chance, if they could. Those are our if clauses, our si clauses. Our result clauses are the other ones. It does not matter where in the sentence you have your si clause. Let's take a look at how to set these up en français. Our if clause is in the imperfect, the imparfait. So si is in the imparfait. The result clause is in the conditionnel. All right, so here are some examples. And again, it does not matter where in the sentence, if this comes first and this comes second, or if you switch them, no matter. Just make sure you're using the imparfait here and the conditionnel in the result. Par exemple, si j'étais dans ta place, j'étudierais beaucoup. If I were in your shoes, literally in your place, I would study a lot. Si nous avions le temps, nous irions en vacances. If we had the time, we would go on vacation. Si tu étais moi, qu'est-ce que tu ferais? If you were me, what would you do? Si elle faisait du sport, elle serait en forme. If she worked out, she would be in shape. Si elle voyageait, ils iraient au Maroc. If they traveled, they'd go to Morocco. Si j'avais assez d'argent, je m'achèterais une nouvelle voiture. If I had enough money, I would buy myself a new car. Si tu étais plus gentil, tu aurais plus d'amis. If you were nicer, you would have more friends. So we've got the imparfait in red. Remember, we learned the imparfait many months ago. Usually we use it when talking about things in the past. But here, if I were, if we had, if you were, if she did, if they traveled. So the imparfait, and the result is in the conditionnel. And again, check out the endings. They're exactly the same between the two verb tenses because they share the same group of endings. Okay, once again, I could switch this sentence, for example. Si j'étais dans ta place, j'étudierais beaucoup. I could start the sentence with j'étudierais beaucoup si j'étais dans ta place. It does not matter. Just keep your si clause in the imparfait and your result clause in the conditionnel. Okay, so again, les deux temps partagent les mêmes terminaisons. They share endings. They get along really, really well. All right, a little bit more. Another look here. So Your C clause in the imparfait. Résultat, le conditionnel. Si tu étais moi, qu'est-ce que tu ferais? If you were me, what would you do? Si j'avais assez d'argent, je voyagerais. If I had enough money, I would travel. Si nous faisions nos devoirs, nous aurions de bonnes notes. If we did our homework, we'd have good grades. Voilà. Encore un dernier exemple. J'arriverai à l'heure si je ne parlais pas avec mon petit ami. I would arrive on time if I didn't talk to my boyfriend. Okay, let's take a look at being polite and using the conditional. It's always helpful when you need something from somebody to use good manners. Pour être plus poli, commence tes demandes avec s'il vous plaît, s'il te plaît. So we always start with the magic words, right? S'il vous plaît, s'il te plaît. Et puis, pourrais-tu, pourriez-vous, c'est-à-dire could you. And remember the difference between using tu and vous. Tu is for someone our age or younger. It must only be one person. As soon as you have more than one person and it's a plural you, we need to use the vous form. Remember to also use vous when talking to an adult outside of your family. Voudrais-tu? Voudriez-vous? Would you like to? Aimerais-tu? Aimeriez-vous? These actually mean the exact same thing. Would you like to? Te serait-il possible de? Vous serait-il possible de? Would it be possible for you to? For example, would it be possible for you to call me tonight? Would it be possible for you to give me a ride? Et fini avec. How do we finish off using our very best manners? What do we always finish with? Merci. Another possibility, si possible, if possible. Pour moi, could you do it for me? Pour moi. Or je t'aime. You could add j'ai un problème. People love to be able to help somebody with a problem. So you state that and you might have a hero. All right. Finalement, I have a little chart here. This would be super, super fancy way to get someone to help you. So you can start with, especially if you have to walk up to a stranger in the street, excusez-moi, pardonnez-moi, désolé de vous déranger. So excuse me, forgive me, I'm sorry for bothering you. Utilisez surtout avec un étranger. So you're going to reserve this when walking up to a stranger if you need some help. Okay, next column. Pourriez-vous or pourrais-tu? Vous serait-il possible de? Or te serait-il possible de? Could you or would it be possible for you? And if you want them to say something or tell you something, show you something, explain, help, do, or indicate, you're going to say, again, one of these. Pourriez-vous me dire? Could you tell me? Or pourrais-tu me montrer? Could you show me? Vous serait-il possible de m'aider? Would it be possible for you to help me? Okay. Où se trouve? Where is something located? I'm looking for the post office. Okay, so vous serait-il possible de me montrer où se trouve la poste? Add your s'il vous plaît or s'il te plaît, and then add your merci. I can pretty much guarantee most people would help you if you can use this formula. Sometimes it's called the magic words. So keep that in mind when you travel to a French-speaking place. All right, finally, a little quiz. Is it polite or not? C'est poli ou impoli? Donnez-moi un café au lait et du pain perdu. Not polite. C'est pas poli. We need to add a few things to that to make it a lot more polite. Pourriez-vous me dire où se trouve la station de métro la plus proche? Poli ou impoli? I would say poli. Why? Because of the conditional here. Could you tell me? C'est poli. We could add a few things to make it even nicer with a s'il vous plaît or a merci. Te serait-il possible de me conduire à l'école maintenant, papa? C'est poli? I think it's polite. Would it be possible for you to drive me to school now, Dad? That's a nice way to ask it. Notice we're using the conditionnel. It makes it more polite. Est-ce que tu pourrais venir avec moi au bureau? C'est poli. Could you come with me to the office? The conditionnel makes it more polite. How about this one? Fais-moi un gâteau pour demain. Make me a cake for tomorrow. Not very poli. C'est impoli. We're not using the conditional. There's no added polite terms in there. J'ai besoin d'un nouveau paquet. I need a new packet. Not polite. C'est pas poli. Again, we should insert the conditionnel in there. Donne-moi ton adresse. To be more polite, we could say, pourrais-tu me donner ton adresse? Vous serait-il possible de m'aider avec ce problème? Would it be possible for you to help me with this problem? Very polite. Again, there's the conditionnel.